Why don't you give us your name?
James McCord.
Mr. McCord, who were you hired by?
Jack Caulfield.
And what did he hire you to do?
He wanted me to act as a defensive security consultant for the Republican National Convention and for the committee to re-elect the president.
So tell me this. What happened on the night of June 17th, 1972?
I love Richard Nixon, that's my biggest problem. And yeah, Nixon's worried, that's his biggest problem.
I love Richard Nixon, that's my biggest problem. And yeah, Nixon's worried, that's his biggest problem.
I love Richard Nixon, that's my biggest problem. And yeah, Nixon's worried, that's his biggest problem.
If stealing information is your worst problem, bring your people to the hotel, maybe we can solve them.
Yeah, disconnected the alarm?
Third attempt, they say 3 times, is the charm.
You think Cuban government is giving them some money?
Wiretapping phones and stealing documents, ain't that funny?
So do you mind telling us your name for the record?
My name is Frank Willis.
And what exactly happened on the night of June 17th, 1972?
Well,
Hey, there's tape here. Hey. Rascals. Little kids. Administration and officials of the Committee for the Re-election of the President have been charged with the involvement in the Watergate affair. These charges include participation in efforts to cover up the illegal activity that occurred. I was shocked by this senseless, illegal action, and that members of the committee to re-elect the president were among those that were found guilty. I would like to officially separate myself from these atrocities and declare my loyalty to the country. And hope that we recover from this and assure it will never happen again. Can't watch this. Can't watch this. Can't watch this. Can't watch this. My scandals hit me so hard, makes me say, I'm not a crook. Screw you for accusing me with an anxious mind of getting beat. Just good when you know you're on the right. A super conservative with a lot of fight. And is known as such. And this is a tape that you can't watch. Can't watch this.
You still have to hand over the tapes.
Why don't you state your name for the camera?
Rosemary Woods.
And what happened to the missing portion of the tapes given to the courts by Nixon?
Well, as you know, I was Nixon's secretary. I went to go answer some calls, and I did the rosemary stretch, and whoops, accidentally deleted the portion of those tapes.
Very interesting.
Good evening. This is the 37th time I have spoken to you from this office, where so many decisions have been made that shaped the history of this nation. Each time I have done so to discuss with you some matter that I believe has affected the national interest. In all the decisions I have made in my public life, I have always tried to do what was best for the nation. Throughout the long and difficult period of Watergate, I have felt it was my duty to persevere, to make every possible effort to complete the term of office to which you elected me. In the past few days, however, it has become evident to me that I no longer have a strong enough political base in the Congress to justify continuing that effort. As long as there was such a base, I felt strongly that it was necessary to see the constitutional process through to its conclusion, that to do otherwise would be unfaithful to the spirit of that deliberately difficult process and a dangerously destabilizing precedent for the future. But with the disappearance of that base, I now believe that the constitutional process has been served and there's no longer a need for the process to be prolonged. I would have preferred to carry through to the finish whatever the personal agony it would have involved, and my family would have unanimously urged me to do so. But the interest of the nation must always come first before any personal considerations. Therefore, I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford will be sworn in as president at that hour in this office.
Okay, is this on? The president's in a really bad mood today. I'm just gonna set it over here.
I don't hear any more of this Watergate business. Rosemary, get out of here!
Sorry, sir.
All right. Tom, what's the status report?
Well, we've had one successful infiltration of Watergate. We're hoping to send it in again another night.
No more! The American people cannot be deceived.
But sir, they're telling us that they have information on you.
I don't want to hear any more of it.
Please stop.
Thomas, what's your problem?
You're scaring me, President.
Get out, Thomas.
Oh, come on.
Get out of the
Stop
office.
it. Stop. No. No! What was that? What was that?
It's them. They've returned. They've returned.